All right, so I don't have a platform specific for hair for the devil to ruin yet. So, all the hair stuff that I'm going to be posting when it comes to products and probability of me using them is going to be posted on this platform, which is called Perfumes to Elegance in its natural sense. Okay? So, the question was asked, i.e., therefore, the branded title for 2026 summer. Nobody asked you that question, but the question was asked is how do I care for my hair and get it to look the way that you're seeing it on Webador.com as Beyonce when I washed my hair and dyed my hair in March of 2026. That's not the last time I washed my hair, but that was the last time I dyed my hair in March of 2026. Now, I got the flat iron in March of 2026, but I had not March, January of 2026, but I had heat damage because I didn't use anything with heat protectant on my hair back then. Okay, so since then, because I got heat damage, I added a couple of things to my hair, and so when I did dye my hair, and by the way, I dye my hair every 3 months and it seems to be working very well for my hair because right now um it's not gray tints anymore. It's the blonde tints that is showing in my hair, which is a good sign. It's the blonde tints that is showing in my hair. Well, it's just taking a really long time to go from black to blonde, but it is no longer the gray hair tints that is showing, which is natural gray hair. It's the blonde tint from the dye process that is showing. And it is definitely June 2026 right now, and I am definitely due for a hair dye treatment. Um, and I'm going to be using heat in my hair. So I'm going to show you the products that I used in March, but when I'm ready to wash my hair, these are the same products that I'm going to be using in June of 2026 because I will be using heat in my hair. And I want to protect my hair from heat damage as much as possible in using the curling iron, the flat iron, as well as the blow dryer, because I don't like going to bed and sleeping with my wet hair. I begin to cough and spit up a lot, and I don't want that. I don't want that. So, here are the products that I use in my hair in March that I'm going to be using in June, and probably the same process in order to prevent heat damage. Right now, because I am just learning to dye my hair myself at home, I am not currently using shampoo until I've elevated to a much stronger dye level. What I'm doing right now is a beginner's processing dye level that will help me to get to know my hair better with dyes in it, because I know my hair without dyes in it already. So once I am ready to use a much stronger process to dye my hair, then I will begin to use the shampooing method. I've been studying the shampooing method, but it's a little bit more trickier depending on the type of product and the levels of dye that you are using. The level of dye that I'm using as a beginner does not require shampoo to be placed in my type of hair. For someone that is just beginning the hair dyeing process, it does not require shampoo. The shampoo will break and split your hair. So worry about your shampoo. Leave the shampoo alone. You don't need the shampoo. But you do need a lot of conditioner. You need a lot of conditioner, and you need conditioners with no stripping to it. You need moisturizing conditioners. You need conditioner that is going to moisturize your hair even when you use heat in your hair. You're gonna need conditioner with heavy moisturization, okay? So the first thing that I went in with is this one, and I'm gonna be doing this again because obviously the character roles that I'm playing, that I've played for the month of March, is gonna be the same. So I need to protect my hair. So this one here, I went in with this one. This is the Tresemme Keratin Smooth Blowout, and this is with the heat protection system. I use this one first. I used this one first because I knew that I had used the flat iron in January without heat protection oil on my hair, and it caused it to shrivel up really bad while it was in the braids. So I used this, and this definitely helped with taking out all the knots so that I didn't have to be stuck there detangling my hair and pulling out a whole lot of hair from my head. um, this actually did help with that. So kudos to you, Tresemme. Thank you. This actually works for my hair when I do use heat on it without heat protecting oil. So I'm gonna use that again. Okay, and then this is the learning curve dye that I am using to dye my hair, starting at the roots of my hair. I'm learning to dye my hair with this one known as the learning curve dye. This is the Kristen S. Rose Gold temporary tint for pre-lightened or highlighted blonde hair, temporary toning, and instant blush color. Okay, so I'm using this one, and this is going to be my fourth time using this one can, which means this can last for a really long time. And I bought this in 2024. Okay, and I've used it. I'm about to use it for the fourth time since I purchased it in 2024. So, is it worth it to temporarily begin dyeing your hair with this? Yes, use it. It's worth it. This one right here, this is the conditioner that I used after. This also helps with maintaining heat when you know you're going to use heat in your hair. This helps with maintaining heat damage, or it also helps with the temperature of the heat that you're going to use up to about 480 degrees Fahrenheit on the flat iron only. If you're using the curling iron, it's about 135 degrees Celsius when using heat to use this conditioner. This is the Dove Hair Therapy Care at Hair Cellular Level Hydration Spa Conditioner Hyaluronic, Hyaluronic Serum plus 24-hour hydration lock. So 135 degrees Celsius for the curling iron, 480 degrees Fahrenheit for the flat iron. No heat damage. No heat damage. As long as you use the hair oil protection, no heat damage. You have heat damage, however, use this product right here. You have heat damage, use this product. You're not gonna lose no hair. Therefore, by example, I ain't lost any hair on my head and I had heat damage. Use this product right here. No prevents heat damage, no hair loss. Okay? Shedding, yes. Hair loss, no. There's a difference between shedding and hair loss. This is the Cantu Shea Butter Argan Oil Leave-In Conditioning Repair Cream, and there is a purple one now for those who do dye their hair, such as myself, but my hair still works very well with the orange top one. So I'll continue to work with this one until I need the purple one from this brand, which is the Cantu Shea Butter. I'll continue to work with this one. But I've used it both ways. I've used it as a rinse out conditioner, and I've also used it as a leave-in conditioner as well. It works very well, excellent with my hair type. My hair type is now, because of the dyeing process and the the heat using process, is now 4AB. My hair used to be 4CD. Now my hair texture and hair type is now 4AB due to the dyeing process as well as using heat in my hair. And my hair is about right here in length. My hairs are top my breast in length. When I pull my hair down, this is my hair pulled out, okay? My hair is right here in natural length. This is my hair right here at my neck collarbone in natural length. No heat damage, no hair loss. And my hair has been like this since about December of 2025. No heat damage, no hair loss, no nothing. Okay? So, follow the steps that I give you. You'll live the same and your hair will grow. With that being said, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you at the hair sink when I'm done pulling this out. But that ain't gonna be today. Bye.